question for either one of you. You played all last year without Yoki. Now, even though you were already settled back into playing with her, how prepared were you for today to play without her?
I think Coach said in the locker room we didn't have a whole lot of practice time without her from the minute that we found out that news. So we had a few days of practice, and we knew that it was going to be different, but we also knew we have a good team, and like you said, we played without her last year. And I think we were just very trusting in our bench and people who can step up. So it's just a different game now, but we're still confident.
Both of you, tell me about the crowd today.
Awesome. It was awesome. I think that's the biggest crowd that I've seen at Bramlage since I've been here. Even just in our warm-up, our student section was completely full, which has not been the case, I think, ever to be that full early. So we were excited. It was amazing. K-State is amazing for that. So hopefully they can be consistent with that, and we want to keep getting wins for them.
Yeah, no, it was really fun, especially like when we got into maybe like little sequences of the games when we weren't doing so well. The crowd was always there, and they were always full of energy, which gave us energy back and ultimately allowed us to go on runs. So, yeah, it was really fun to play in front of that many people.
I mean, we know this is a Sunflower Showdown. What kind of battle was it today?
I mean, yeah, when we play KU, it's just different, and you can feel that in the game. I know I had a little bit more pregame nerves than I usually do. I think just the crowd and the atmosphere, knowing how much this game means to this community and our team. So it was intense, and it's a rivalry, and that stands to be true. So right from the get-go, it was physical, but that's fun basketball.
Talk about the balance in your scoring without Aoka to rely on. You guys had to spread it around. You did that very well today.
I think going into this game, we obviously knew that we weren't going to be with Yoki, but we also knew that we were going to be able to spread all our guards 5 wide, and then we knew that the post player was going to be guarding Gisela, so we were going to use that to our advantage and use her in screens, and then like get her on the 3-point line, have the big have to guard out, and then that allowed us to be able to drive without worrying about a big shot blocker in the paint. So yeah, and we also knew that we were going to have to be able to drive the ball since Gisela was out on the wing. And yeah, I think everyone really played their part in distributing the ball. Even when we came to like standstills and we were very stagnant on offense, we were able to get out of that, continue to move the ball, and then find the right open people.
KU was down 3 with about 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter. I just sort of wonder, like, in situations like that where it sort of gets hectic and the game's about to end and it's close, what sort of goes through your head that allows you to close those games out?
Yeah, I think we had a few plays before that to get to that point that we did not control very well, and it's different now with Yoki because she was our go-to girl, and we would, get her a touch, and she's very efficient down low. So we just had to kind of settle down, and I know I was telling everybody that, like, we're in charge of this game. We've been in control. Let's find our shot, get a good stop defensively, and just settle in. So, yeah, Brightly said it in the locker room. It got a little too close for comfort, so we just had to make sure to get back focused and control what we can control. Yeah. Yeah, I think we have a lot of girls who can just step up this year. I think Eliza Maupin was one tonight that just came in and did her job and did it very, very well. Gave us a few extra opportunities, finished at the rim. She just did her job. Zai is a great one off the bench. Yeah, so with Yoki out, I think we know that people have to step up. We're going to have to find our shot, and that just all goes back to last year. So I think last year playing without her has really prepared us for this moment. Yeah. No, you're good. How big was that three that she hit late? I think it was 5 and extended to 8 with like 3 minutes left.
It was huge. It was huge. Like once I saw it go through the net, I was so happy. That was such a big shot. And Zai's gonna be the one to take that. And I'm glad she did. She stepped into it with all confidence in the world, and it went right in.
Yeah. And she's so fun when she makes those shots. She gives you the little stare down, a little stink eye. So that's fun. That definitely got us some momentum going into the bench. So, yeah, that was huge. Yeah, definitely. I mean, Yoki's a great player, and she's a staple to this team. She rebounds. She blocks. She's a force in the paint. She does it all. But we know that we have girls that can step up, and yeah, we have a lot of players who can do a lot of things. So. It's been huge. She's just been a huge spark for us. I think energy-wise, and then just fundamentally. I mean, on offense, she can come in and create for herself. Defensively, she had a play late. I think she was guarding Cobbins. Just kind of bodied her up and got a stop. And it was just bringing a lot of energy. So she's been huge for this team, and she just plays free. I don't know if you have anything.
Yeah, she definitely brings just like another level of energy to our team. Because like you said, with the mean mug and everything, like her facial reactions, her talking, like not a lot of us on this team are going to do that. But like she's going to do that. So yeah, it just brings another level of energy to our team. And it's really cool to see how our personalities kind of all interact. But yeah, she's a great person to have on the team, a great teammate. I didn't really know like what it was gonna look like in terms of playing time. But at the end of the day, I came into this game open to whatever possibility there might be. And I came in just thinking, just be confident in your shot, do the little things on defense. I didn't know how much playing time I was gonna get, let alone like play a really big chunk of the game. So yeah, like I didn't know, and I just wanted to have confidence in my shot, do everything that I could to help my team, and like obviously step up because I was playing a lot more than I usually have.
I think obviously playing with Gisela as a starter was fun because she has the ability to shoot the three, and she's been working all season on picking and popping and getting her feet down. And her and Amani are great passers, so when we get them high and we are able to cut off of them and do handoffs and flips and back doors, that's a lot of fun. I'd have to go back and watch the game to see if there's one lineup in particular. But I think it's fun playing with just different people at the center spot, just with their ability to pass, and everyone's a different player, so it'll be fun to continue to work through that. Yeah, I mean, right off the bat, our ball screen coverage was different. We were switching a lot more than we have with Yoki in the game, just because she kind of was our safety, and we knew that, you know, if you get beat off the dribble, someone's going to have to score over Yoki. We didn't have that this game, so we struggled with that. I think that's one thing we can get better at is getting in front of people, cutting them off, walling up better. We sent them to the free throw line way too much, but that's going to be a work in progress, obviously, because we're missing our rim protector. So.
I really didn't notice at first that she was like entirely like off the bench as well. I kind of knew because like me and her, we were the ones that collided, but I didn't know that she had left the bench entirely. But at the end of the day, we stuck to our game plan. We still did our ghost screens. We got we got Gisela out on the perimeter, looking for her to be able to knock down shots, and getting their post players like 23 out of the paint, so we're able to have clearer driving lanes. So I would say we pretty much stuck to the same game plan, like even though she did go out.